Thank you, Mr. President. I will speak quickly this evening, as I know we have Bob Journey playing on the beach at 8 p.m. Our folks are interested in Bob Journey. The city would like to thank everyone who attended our 2017 fireworks extravaganza. We wish to extend a special thank you to our sponsors, Bethpage Metal Credit Union, NYU Winthrop, and SunPower for their support in helping to make this year's event a tremendous success. Don't stop believing in our fireworks. The City of Long Beach is proud to partner with NYU Winthrop Hospital and Destination Brands International to offer free sunscreen to beachgoers in Long Beach this summer. Sunscreen will be available from dispensers located on the beach by all 14 entrances along the 2.2-mile boardwalk and within 5 of the city's parks. The sunscreen will be there for you. With the growth of online classified listings and auctions such as Craigslist and eBay, there is an increased need for safe locations for buyers and sellers to meet. In light of the very real threat posed by scammers and muggers as such, the Long Beach Police Department has established an internet exchange location in front of the Long Beach Police Department headquarters at City Hall. The area is brightly lit under the surveillance cameras and in view of the desk officer. You will no longer need to be living on a prayer. Along with creating a safe space for exchanges to take place, it also provides a deterrent against those who use online classifieds to find victims. We have now expanded the Long Beach mobile response app to include a widget called Places for all Long Beach's businesses. This widget links to Google, so all the information about the business, including location, phone number, hours of operation, Google reviews, are now accessible from the Long Beach Response app. It also shows you where it is on the map. The app is available for free on both iOS and Android devices. And finally, this evening, the City of Long Beach continues its strict code enforcement against illegal housing, holding property owners accountable for illegal apartments. The reasons for the city's crackdown on illegal housing include protecting the safety of Long Beach residents and protecting the character of our community. Last month, several summonses were issued against properties for running illegal rooming houses after an inspection by the Housing Task Force. These properties were initially brought to the attention of the Long Beach Police Department by concerned residents in the area. Since being established in 2012 through a $30,000 community development grant, the Housing Task Force has cited dozens of homes found to be in violation, and those property owners have been summoned to the Long Beach City Court. Offenses have ranged from illegal 2-family and 3-family apartments to rooming houses, garage conversions into rooms, and operating a commercial business from a residential building. In many cases, those found guilty of code violations were sentenced to pay tens of thousands in fines, along with the requirement that they remediate all violations. And then before I finish this evening, I want to call up our Commissioner of Public Works to give us a little update on the West End bathroom. I know Councilwoman Diamond had asked that we have the Commissioner come up and give a quick update.
Welcome, Commissioner. Good to see you.
Good evening, how's everybody? West End bathrooms have been a little bit of an issue this summer. We were trying to accommodate some of the problems we had last year with location of the bathroom in terms of kids hanging out in the bathrooms at night, things of that nature. So we attempted to move the bathroom to a better location. Unfortunately, the location we picked while we were in the middle of putting it at the New York State DEC told us we couldn't put the bathroom there. So we had to temporarily put the bathroom back. Fortunately, it was a small bathroom. We're trying to cut down problems. So we've got a lot of complaints that the bathroom just not enough seating. So we are in the midst of working on a plan to increase the number of units down there. And this will be in place before this weekend. So we think we have a plan ahead. And this is just a short-term temporary plan for the rest of this summer. And then after that, we'll have a permanent plan as we've finally been approved for money from FEMA to finish the other 3 bathrooms that we have to work.
Very good. Are there any questions?
Commissioner, can you just tell us what is the plan with respect to maintaining the actual cleanliness of the bathroom?
Well, we have our beach maintenance staff that goes to that bathroom about every 2 hours. Over this weekend, when we realized there was a problem, we did ask somebody to stay with it for the whole time, full time. So we do have maintenance people that go to each one of the bathrooms, the bathrooms on the boardwalk as well as the temporary bathrooms. And they get to them about every 2 hours. And we did have a problem with that bathroom clogging, but when we got down, we found somebody that put beer cans in the toilet, so that bathroom clogged.
Sure.
Commissioner, you said that you anticipate having increased numbers of units. How many units do you anticipate?
Well, we'd probably be 3 for each sex.
And are they ADA compliant?
They will be ADA compliant, yes. Well, one will be ADA compliant.
Very good. Very good. I know that there are a lot of questions that I have, and might be somewhat related. We've received, and certainly I've received many phone calls regarding what's going to happen at both ends of the boardwalk. Could you give us an idea of what kind of plans we have coming down the pipe?
Sure. Right now, the Army Corps of Engineers is at their 65% design stage for the dune and the sand replenishment. Including in that project as we do the crossovers from the boardwalk to the beach. And we've got them to agree at 4 of the crossovers, we will do 30-foot wide by 90-foot long crossovers, which will kind of extend the boardwalk out towards the beach. And the plan is at New York and at Neptune, we're going to offset those crossovers in 20 feet from the end of the boardwalk and put a bathroom in over the dune or right off of that promenade that extends out to the beach.
So the bathroom will be elevated?
The bathroom will have to be elevated to the firm, but the location of the bathroom both at New York and at Neptune will be out of the sight lines for people living along New York Avenue or living along Neptune Avenue. And so that's why we decided to, instead of having the crossovers go even with the end of the boardwalk, we're setting it like 20 feet.
Very good. Will we have some kind of rendition put together so that people can get an idea of what it's going to look like?
Well, we just, under our hazard mitigation plans, we just awarded to one of the engineering firms the design of the bathrooms. We met with them last week. We went over what the original locations for the permanent bathrooms were, which is right in the vicinity where we want to put them. And they are going to put together all the permits and things of that nature to give to the Army Corps, and the Army Corps will apply for those permits when they do their project. And the Army Corps will set the piers and the foundations for those bathrooms. So that's why we need to design them now. And then once that's done and the dune is in, then we'll place the bathrooms on those foundations and piers.
Very good. Are there any other questions?
Commissioner, I just want to thank you for the update. I know this is an issue that's been important to many of the people who use the beach and who live on the west end, so thank you for the comprehensive update and for responding.
You're welcome.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.